Everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Let me clear my throat. Let's go, y'all. Oh, let me clear my throat. Let me see those hands again, y'all. Hang on now. Go.
We were in China, we were in a stadium full of 15,000 people. We're performing, and then at the end, we take solos. So I did my solo, and in the middle of my solo, I'm doing head spins. And I'm hearing this loud roar. I know it's the people. But then out of the loud roar, I hear like clamoring and like a different kind of noise that kind of scared me. I got up, and when I got up, I saw people running towards me. I was like, oh no. Okay, I saw Kung Fu movies, I'm taking somebody with me. At least one person. And then they all started to hug me and kiss my face. And I don't know what they were saying, but I know they were moved by the dance, and I didn't even speak their language. And I knew if one person can touch all of these people, I want to touch more people like this because I know this is something special. And then we started to do workshops with Chinese acrobats. We learned some of their stuff, and they learned some of our moves. And we didn't speak each other's language. But the language of dance is what made it possible. And I knew right then and there, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life.
The clubs to me was, I think, where I was born again. And one time when I was dancing, there was a singer who saw me and was like, look, next week I have a show. I want you to be my background dancer. And I was like, cool. And I was her only background dancer. So it was her and me. And I was just bit by the bug because people clapped. Everybody was like, oh my God, they gave me clothes. And I didn't get paid. But I had like boots, a bustier, you know, like a hair wig piece. It was amazing. And then from there, going back to the club, somebody else saying, I want you, but this time you got to come to a rehearsal. And then being exposed to 5, 6, 7, 8, which I had never done that before. It was always like the lyrics go here, and when she says bap, we go bap. So that was another like eye-opening. I couldn't ask questions. I had to act like I knew, you know, what was going on. I couldn't act like I was a ghetto chick from whatever. And just learning what that was like, working with a person who said, we all got to go here. We enter, we pose, tableaus, things like that, learning quickly on the spot. And so when I was 17 or 18, that's when I started to really express to my parents, I'm dancing. I'm clubbing every weekend. I'm dancing during the week. I'm dancing. I want to be a dancer.
All right. So tell them, when they learn to use their neck in that way, everything else is smoother, and the power goes straight from the body to anything else that they do. And what I like to build is explosive power, not just in your power moves, but the power in your moves. You know, the power of your moves and the way you practice with progression. So I break down, you know, different transitions that involve tracks, from shoulder tracks to floor tracks to air tracks, and how to come in and out of footwork, power moves, and freezes. So I want people to carry a sense of hope that they can learn these kind of complex moves through progression. And the way I break it down is for everybody to learn. The way I teach is in a cipher atmosphere. So the most advanced can get it, and the ones who are not that advanced can get it by learning and watching. That's the most productive way of learning from around the way. Because you know, nobody's really teaching you, but you pick it up. And if you learn how to pick up by observing, then you know, you have a much better chance of learning if it's taught to you in that manner. So that's the way I like to teach.
We have a company called Full Circle Productions, and it's a hip-hop company. What our primary goal is to show people that there is unity in hip-hop. Together, we can do something. We can make an impact, and it can be everlasting. It's an urban expression, it's positive, it's energetic, and it can save us from a lot of negativity.
I think a lot of times when B-boys or B-girls check each other out, there's a level of, don't tell me what to do, and I got this, and look at how dope I am. How can you possibly teach me anything? And that's part of the rebelliousness of it, part of the aggression of the street culture and everything. But I think if you approach it a certain way, and they'll receive it in a better way, you know, they'll embrace it. So I just tried to show him some floor moves, some footwork, and some top rock, just to help them
gain more vocabulary, so that there's more stuff they can put out and they can last longer in the circle. Because you can have one big move, but then after that, then what? So it's about, dominating and continuing, to conduct your sermon in the circle for a long period. And so I think that's what I was trying to help them out with.